Hey everyone, my name is DeannaReveX and I'm showing you my simple everyday makeup routine. I already did all my skincare, just refreshing my skin with some hydrating mist, and then I'm going to start out with my brows, of course. I don't want to go into details about my brows because my brows actually need to be done pretty badly right now. My brows are pretty thin, but then they have the nerve to be curly on top of everything, so I have to do little tricks and things to get them to look right, and then I just clean them up with some concealer. But yeah, my brows are really acting up during this time. I'm sorry for all the background distraction that's going on, but this is our new normal. My family is always going to be around now. Nobody has school, nobody has work, so I really couldn't escape them and hide anywhere because no matter where I try to hide, they're going to follow me. And I'm actually helping my daughter with her schoolwork as I'm doing my makeup, so I do apologize that I keep looking away as well. But like I said, this is our new normal for a couple of weeks. I wanted to do something to kind of pick myself up and get cute just for the living room. But I'm going in with my primer now. I like to use two primers, one to kind of minimize my pores and one for moisturizing and really gripping the foundation. I mix those two together, but I focus these two on my T-zone, which has the most pores, so I want to minimize those. So I'll start with that on the T-zone, and then I'll go back in with the Milk Hydrating Primer on the rest of my face to make sure that my makeup is sticking on the rest of my face. This Fenty Beauty foundation is my everyday foundation just because it's not full coverage. I don't like full coverage for everyday because I'm really just trying to hide the redness and the couple little acne scars that I do have. So this is perfect for that. It'll just cover up that redness, but it'll still show that I have freckles. It's like a buildable foundation, but it still looks skin-like. I like to start out putting the foundation just on my cheeks, then whatever is left over on my beauty blender, I'll apply it to my forehead. I don't need too much makeup on my forehead because it does get really oily, so whatever is left over on the beauty blender is perfect for me. I love the Tarte Shape Tape because for me it does not crease up and it does not have my under eyes looking dry. I don't apply foundation to my under eyes. The concealer is the only thing that I do apply just so that my under eye doesn't look cakey and dry. Then I'll apply some on the sides of my nose and I let it dry just for a second while I spray my beauty blender with a hydrating mist. I love doing this because my under eyes can look dry, so spraying my beauty blender with a hydrating mist before I blend out the concealer helps so much, and it feels so refreshing at the same time.
Play that way.
After I get my concealer blended out, I'll still make sure there's no creases before I go in with a setting powder, because once you set it, that's it. So you want to make sure everything is nice and smooth. Then once I go in with the setting powder, I don't bake. I blend it all the way out. I make sure that I get my lids, the sides of my nose, and I'll blend it all the way out. If I bake, it looks dry for me. I have combination skin, so I have to be careful on how much powder I'm using and how I'm using the powder. So once I set my under eyes, then I'll go all over my face with a light amount of powder. judge me yet. I know my face looks hella ghostly right now, but trust me, it all settles down once everything is said and done.
Play that with.
Once I get my concealer and foundation set, I go in with my bronzer, and you want to make sure that you are going in on the crease of your cheek, or what is it, right under the apples of your cheek, to really give you that snatched look. And when you're blending, you want to blend upwards. You do not want to blend lower, because that'll make like the bronzer look like muddy and you won't have that cheek definition. So always blend upward. And I slightly contour my nose. I feel like my nose has like a natural contour because I have like a little bump on my nose, so I really just focus the contour on the bottom of my nose if I'm gonna contour at all, and then I just make sure I go all around my face to really warm up my face. I go in a couple times with setting sprays and hydrating mist just because it helps the makeup settle in and look so much nicer. And don't mind my highlighter, my son threw it and it shattered and broke. But yeah, I'm going in with my Fenty highlight to highlight my cheekbones, and I don't go crazy with the highlight. I just want it to look natural and, you know, slightly there, just kind of bring out what's already naturally there. So I'll go in slightly with some highlight on my cheekbones, on my brow bone, and a little on my nose and my cupid's bow. It is really hard to find moments to yourself during all of this. My son is mad that I won't give him my highlighter to throw some more, so I'm just going to give him a moment to collect himself. I love blush. I just feel like it brings everything together. I blend 2 shades of blushes together and it really just, I don't know, it accentuates everything. I can't not have blush because it helps me, just, it makes the makeup look more natural to me. I don't know how to explain it. Blush is popping. I apply the blush to the apples of my cheeks and right over the bridge of my nose, just because it creates that nice blushing look. And then I'll set everything in place with my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. Once everything is finished, I'll go in with my mascara. Usually I like to curl my lashes beforehand, but my son ran off somewhere with my lash curler, so I'm just going to use my mascara without the curler, I guess. He did bring it back to me, so I'm going to curl my other eye, so I'll have one straight and one curled, but it's all good because I'm in the house anyway. For lips, I love a natural, like nudie pink lip. This lipstick from Fenty it's a bright pink. So I usually just tap it on lightly to get the color that I want from it. And usually you can just go over this with like a regular like chapstick or Carmex or something, don't judge. Or you can use a clear gloss. Either way, it makes a nice pink like lipstick pop, and it looks nice and natural. And this is the finished look. Thanks so much for hanging in there with me. I hope you all stay safe and stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.